Hey traders, Jason here from Leavitt Brothers. Today is election day. Okay, I'm not going to handicap who may win. In fact, I'm going to go do something completely different. I'm going to completely ignore the election, pretend it's not even here, and I'm going to gauge the market based on the movement of leadership stocks. Okay, anything goes short term. So the dailies may not be too telling. Certainly, if you go anything less than the dailies, like the 60-minute charts, they could be a little bit misleading. Anything goes in the near term. But the weeklies, they tell a good story. They tell the longer term story. They allow there to be some short term shenanigans while, maintaining themselves in trends or in consolidation patterns. So the goal here is to back up, see the bigger picture via the leaders instead of looking at the indexes and breadth indicators. So first I'm going to cover stocks that seem to be topping because they've given back recent breakout gains. Then I'll go through some stocks that are in resting mode. They're just consolidating. And finally, I'll cover some names that continue to do great overall. And in all cases, I'm probably going to show you several dozen charts here, so I'm going to go through them pretty quickly. All right, let's go through them. All right, here's apps. Broke out in September, but has given back the entire gain. Okay, stock's done incredibly well. We've traded this one at Leavitt Brothers, but the huge drop off the high is a little concerning. The stock probably needs some time to rest before moving on. Coop broke out. You can see here, broke out to a new high, completely lost it all. Dead cat bounced back into the pattern and has lost it all again. So this stock's probably done for now. D-Dog broke out in September, followed through good volume, but has given it all back since then. DraftKings broke out, huge rally. A lot of people played it. Volume was good, and now it turned right around and gave everything back. Elastic, trending up, broke out in August, consolidated, broke out again in September. Decent follow through, but since then it has not only given back the breakout from September, but it's actually given back the entire move from the August breakout. EXPI, really nice weekly pattern, broke out of a long base here, rallied up. I mean, this is like perfect. When you have like this kind of a big base, breaks out, pause right here, breaks out, runs up, then you got another pattern, breaks out, but then it gave everything back. So I'm thinking this stock's probably going to need some many months of sideways movement at best in order to regather its strength. But it's great breakout, but it's concerning that the stock gave it everything back so quickly. Fastly, we know about this one, broke out, is a huge winner, and not only has it given back the breakout gains and fallen back into its pattern, it's fallen below its pattern. MDB broke out, has given back the entire gain. Okta broke out, volume kind of weakish. Followed through okay, was doing fine, but since then it's not only given back the gain, but has fallen to the bottom half of its pattern. Team broke out a few weeks ago, has given it all back. All right, here's Apple. So not all stocks have done this. There's a lot of stocks that are just in consolidation mode. So Apple's one of them. Obviously big, huge rally quality stock, drifting down off its high. Not a huge issue here. Is it ready to rally hard and go up to the highs right now? Probably not. But as long as it stays within the parallel trend lines drawn, I would consider it a consolidation pattern within an uptrend. AMD, same thing. Overall, nice uptrend, rallied up to high 80s, has traded sideways for the last couple of months. Nothing wrong with this pattern overall. Amazon, similar thing. Since July, it's been trading sideways in a wide range. Nothing wrong with this overall. Trend is up. Salesforce.com rallied huge, I should say jump huge after it got added to the Dow in August. Since then, it's been drifting down like in a like a falling wedge pattern. It's fine. Okay, it's allowed to do this. Not a big deal. I consider the trend to be up. CrowdStrike, same thing. I consider the overall trend to be up. If you look at here, you got a couple months of sideways movement. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, broke out back here March, April. Rallied up, consolidated, broke out again. It's allowed to rest. Okay, it might not fit your time frame, but overall it's doing well. Facebook, same thing. It's been up and down, but I consider it to be a strong stock in an uptrend that's in consolidation mode. Microsoft consolidating for the last couple of months, horizontal support, lower highs. So the price is kind of getting squeezed between converging trend lines, but overall I consider this a consolidation pattern within an uptrend. Netflix, consolidation pattern within an uptrend. PDD, big company, almost 100 billion. Been kind of jumpy lately, a lot of tails on those candles, but overall it's pretty much sideways moving for the last couple of months, so just in consolidation mode. PayPal, higher highs, higher lows, been kind of volatile, but is still trending up overall. Shopify, consolidation mode within an uptrend. TDoc, consolidation mode within an uptrend. A lot of stocks just kind of resting. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, I know, as traders we get antsy, we lose our patience. We want stocks to move right now. But when a stock runs 100%, sometimes 200%, as is the case with some of these, they're entitled to move sideways for 3, 4, 5, 6 months or longer in a wide range to digest those gains. So it might not be very enticing to you. You might have to go look elsewhere to trade. But as far as the health and strength of the market, there's nothing wrong with that. Tesla, same thing, rallied up huge. And now it's been just kind of trading in a volatile range the last couple months. Workday broke out August, went to a new all-time high, gave it back really quickly within a couple weeks. Since then, it's been trading in a wide range between 200 and 230, 240 area. Yeti, strong stock, broke out. If you look at breakout over here in the mid-30s, ran up. This is all-time high territory. It's just consolidating at an all-time high. Nothing wrong with that. DocuSign. Okay, now we're going to shift into stocks that are more, trending up instead of consolidating. So higher highs, higher lows. Other than this one big spike here, higher highs, higher lows, stocks doing well. We did have a breakout here, and those gains have been given back. But overall, I consider it to be channeling up. ENPH, new highs here. Stock's been riding its 21 on the weekly time frame up for a while. Okay, it accelerated off that moving average back in September. Now it's sitting at an all-time high. Volatile, but doing great overall. Etsy, higher highs, higher lows. More volatility lately, okay, but still trending up above its 21 week moving average. 5.9 doing really, really well. First Solar, new high recently. Solar Group as a whole is doing really well. Okay. Fiverr, riding that. When a stock rides its 8, which is what this light blue line is, when a stock is so strong that it rides its 8, it's super strong. So it accelerated off the line back in September, early October, and now it's come back to the line. Overall, stock's doing incredibly well. Melly looks kind of like Etsy. Okay, it's higher highs, higher lows, but volatility's expanded. So you're getting like 20-30% swings, which is fine as a trading candidate. That might work for you, but there's nothing wrong with the overall chart. Cloudflare, really nice action overall. Based here after going public, broke out, moved up, based again, broke out. Trended up in sloppy fashion, came down and touched its 21, and boom, took off. Okay, so I consider this to be like kind of a consolidation pattern within an uptrend. Certainly a strong stock. Will it go past its high on the first rally attempt right now? Probably not, but stock's doing really, really well. ServiceNow trending up, higher highs, higher lows. Nothing wrong with this chart. NVIDIA, same thing, doing really, really well overall. You could say consolidation pattern here. So we got higher low, lower high. Maybe the stock's getting squeezed by converging trend lines, but overall, stock's doing really well. It's strong. It's trending up. No warnings here. Pinterest, they went public. It took them, let's see here. So it took them, all this time to kind of figure it out. And then once they figured it out, boom, the stock almost doubled. Okay, so stock's doing really well. It's here to stay. This is not a fluke. That's company that's happens. Okay, that's typical. As a company, they don't have everything figured out. They don't have all the answers. They go public, they raise money, they hire people, they invest. They have a good enough business to get going, but they still have some things to figure out. So it took them a little bit of time to figure it out, and they figured it out, and now they're doing really well. So it's good. Peloton doing really well, obviously. If you follow social media at all, you know this has been a stock that's done great. Broke out of a base here. We got pattern here, another pattern here. Ran up hard, come back down to the 8 EMA in the weekly time frame. So, maybe it needs some time to, kind of do this to digest some of these gains, but overall, strong stock, uptrend, healthy, nothing wrong. C Limited doing incredibly well. Solar Edge, it's tanking today, but overall it's doing well. Snapchat, put it in the same category as Pinterest. It's doing great. Advertising, they figured it out. It took them a while, but they're doing really, really well. Square, getting kind of volatile up there, some bigger price movements, but trending up, strong, healthy. TMO, doing really well. The Trade Desk, it's given back a big chunk of the gains from its last breakout, but trending up overall. Twilio gave back the gains from its last breakout, but overall trending up. Zoom, one pattern to the next. Things are getting a little bit more volatile right now, but overall trend is up. So if you judge the market based on its leaders, the market is doing just fine. Okay, yes, some stocks have fallen off, and several previous leaders, which broke out in the last couple months and ran up, have given back gains. But there are new leaders. Okay, stocks like Pinterest and Snapchat and Peloton are filling the void left by stocks like Fastly. So absent some truly horrible stuff after the election, the uptrend should continue. Okay. In fact, I think the market is healthy enough and strong enough to absorb some weakness. So I'm actually rooting for a little bit of move down. I kind of hope there's some shenanigans that goes on. I hope we have a little bit of weakness. I wouldn't mind, getting into some quality names at lower prices. All right, thanks for listening. Come check us out at Leavitt Brothers, where we offer market analysis and trading ideas to the financial community. Also, check out my free masterclass in trading at the link below. All right, see you next time.